Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Jack Tones and I'm here today at Adrenaline Alley to teach you guys how to drop into a quarter pipe. Let's go. Right guys, so in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to drop into a quarter pipe. So there's a few things to consider before attempting to drop into a quarter pipe. First of all, I would say you need to be comfortable with forward momentum on the bike at a considerable amount of speed. Preferably be comfortable going down any flat banks, just so you get used to riding forward at speed, because obviously when you drop into a quarter pipe there's going to be even more speed because of the radius of the ramp. But yeah, so get comfortable going down some flat banks first, and then when you're ready for the next level we're going to drop into a quarter pipe. So when dropping into a quarter pipe, I mean, sometimes at your local park you haven't got a lot of choice, but I mean, luckily I'm here in Adrenaline Alley, which has a vast amount of quarter pipes, different sizes, shapes. So if you come here guys, you literally have spoiled for choice for quarter pipes to drop into. So we'll be just rolling into the quarter pipe, not hopping in, because I feel like hopping into a ramp, there's a little bit more skill involved. You need to learn how to hop the bike, whereas dropping into a quarter pipe, you don't necessarily need to learn how to bunny hop a bike. So you could, in theory, be riding transition before learning to bunny hop. So that's what we're going to do today. So for purpose of demonstration in this video, I'm choosing this quarter pipe here, which is a fairly small, good, spacious, but the main reason why I'm choosing this quarter pipe is because of the runoff. Look at all this space, no obstacles for me to worry about crashing into or having to deal with once I've done the drop-in. I can literally just run off down there. So if you've got a quarter pipe with plenty of space, definitely pick that one. This one, you know, it's quite a mellow quarter as well. It's got the coping, so there's a few things that we need to go through to get you over the fear of going over the coping. There's enough deck space to come at it with any bike positioning. So yeah, we're going to learn how to drop in on this quarter pipe, but in the video I'll show you how to drop into all shapes and sizes of quarter pipes. So when you're ready to drop into the quarter pipe, body positioning is key on this. So if we're doing it for the first time, we're more than likely going to be going straight at it. So I would say you definitely need a little bit of momentum before going in. Because like the slower you are, the more prone to being unbalanced and having to do the track stand. Is not ideal. So you need a little bit of momentum just to carry you over the coping, and then the ramp will do the rest. So, you know, obviously body positioning for dropping in as well, central. So you want to be balanced central on your bike, in between your wheels, you know, your neutral riding position. So for me, it's like that. So I've got my shoulders and my head slightly behind my bars. You know, my hips and my bum central on the pedals and the cranks. So when I go to dropping into the ramp, I don't loop out backwards and I don't nosedive. I see that all too often. When people dropping into a ramp, they seem to go all, it's when they're not as confident and like they're a little bit too soft on the bike. So when they start going down, they start moving forward, and that's when the back wheel hits the coping and picks the bike up like that, and that is not what you want. Things get sketchy real fast when you do that. So stay neutral, be confident. You know, you're used to riding forward at speed now. You've found a quarter pipe that you're ready to drop into. You've got this, just trust yourself. Stay confident, stay strong on the bike. So when you start going forward, you stay in that position. I mean, as you get used to it, you start to get more fluid. So like, when you pump in the ramp as well, so that's a different subject altogether. So we're literally focusing on getting from the top of the ramp to the bottom safely without falling off. So that being said, let's show you how to do it. Cranks want to be in that position. They want to be flat. Now you need to decide which foot forward you are, whether you're left foot, right foot. I'm left foot, so I turn to the right. But in this, we're just going to be dropping in straight. So for me, I have my cranks left foot forward, and they need to be going down the ramp in that position. That is the most confident position, the most strong position, and that is your riding position throughout your BMX career. So If they are dropped like that, they will hit the coping, it will throw you off balance and you'll more than likely crash, which is what we don't want. So cranks level like that the whole time. So yeah, and also look as well, so choosing this quarter pipe here, I'd say it's a good 3 foot, 3.5 foot. We've got all this space, we've got at least 15 feet of empty space before the next obstacle, so plenty of time to slow down as well. If you've got brakes, don't brake until you get onto the flat, because if you're braking when you're coming down the ramp, it's going to get sketchy as well, and we do not want that. So choose a quarter pipe with loads of space. You haven't got to worry about any obstacles or crashing into anything. If it's a busy skate park as well, just make sure you keep your eyes out for other riders. We don't want any collisions. So yeah, let's go up to the top of the ramp and drop in. Right guys, so we're now on top of the quarter pipe, about 3.5, 4 foot quarter pipe here. Quite mellow transition. You will generate a fair bit of speed just dropping into this ramp. So we're going to straight on in the direction of travel that we'll be going. Cranks straight. Another check as well, just to make sure that you can hit the quarter pipe straight, is to just test the bike, because we do not want the sprocket hitting the coping, because that will likely throw you off balance and you'll crash. So we want to make sure we've got the clearance on the coping with the sprocket, and we've got a lot of clearance on this ramp, so we've got no problem dropping in straight. So we're going to use the space that we've got, start off at the back, 1 foot on the cranks, 1 foot on the deck, and we're going to push with the foot on the deck, find the pedal, level the cranks, and away we go. So let's go. You're looking where you want to be going. So where I'm looking when I'm dropping in, I'm looking past my front wheel. So I can see my front wheel in my sight, probably in the lower part of my sight, because the main focus is the direction of travel. So I want to be looking where I'm going, because I'm going to follow wherever I'm looking. So yeah, so in order, you find your quarter pipe, you're probably standing on your bike like this, and what you need to do is practice pushing off with your foot that's on the ground, like that, and finding the pedal. And you need to be able to do that without looking, because you want to be concentrating where you're going. So get that dial first. First of all, you want to be pushing with your foot, just to get that starting momentum to hit the ramp with. And you need enough space to get your foot onto the crank and be steady, not unbalanced. So let me show you again. You've got 1 foot on the pedal, so obviously your cranks are dropped at this point, and by the time you push, you get your foot on the pedal and you put them into the riding position. So, and then once you're there, by there you've got the coping inside, you look at it and you drop down. So guys, that is me breaking it down on how to drop a quarter pipe. So I'm going to show you a bunch of variations of dropping in, some slow motion clips, and yeah, by the end of this video you can drop into a quarter pipe and you're going to be shredding skate parks all over the place. So let's go. Yes guys, thanks for watching another video. I hope you like these how-to videos. Stay tuned, make sure you hit that subscribe button for next week's how-to video. There's going to be a video dropping every week teaching you guys how to get better at BMX. So cheers for watching, thanks for your support, and hope to see you in the next video. Let's go, full send. Yeah, so guys, so this is literally the basics of dropping into a quarter pipe, the very basics of skate park riding. And once you get dialed and confident with the speed that you're going to carry out of the quarter pipe, you're going to be like, what's next? So once you've learned how to handle the BMX in a reasonable level, you'll probably want to start coming in at an angle, start pumping the ramps, and then even hopping into the ramps for maximum speed and steez. So yeah, we'll do another video on that, because that's just like a whole different level of bike control. And yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There's gonna be plenty more how-to videos coming, so peace.